And we start in 3, 2, 1. लौड़े 80,000 के जूते 80,000 के. हेलो एंड वेलकम यू बिग ब्लडी ब्यूटीफुल. ऐसे लौड़े 80,000 के जूते तेरे घर बिक जाएंगा. ठीक है, तू बिक जाएंगा. Bro, that is currently my favorite thing on the internet. I swear to God. The amount of thoughts that I've had in my head whenever someone says, like, literally this Saturday मैं दारू पीने गया था. I was out with some friends. My friend goes like, bro, सुन एक टकीला शॉट पीना है क्या? The first thought में was, लौड़े 80,000 के जूते 80,000 के तेरा घर बिक जाएंगा. And nobody got it because it was still fresh. And people were like, what? What are you saying? Bro, okay. There is a serious problem with your friends not keeping up with the same memes as you. Like, look, I feel like the world is, earlier we were divided by like race, color. Like, earlier I feel human beings were divided by ethnicity, race, language, region, values, religion, northern, southern hemisphere, east, west, all of that stuff. We are divided by our cars, our money, our society, and our status and everything. And now we are divided by memes. Today, your friend is no more your true friend in your eyes if they don't watch the same memes as you. If they do not consume the same meme content as you do, there's a fly in the fucking house. If they do not consume the same content as you do, bro, बहुत ज़्यादा नहीं उड़ रहा है तू है लौड़े 80,000 के जूते 80,000 के तेरा घर बिक जाएगा. Okay, what I mean is, your friends, if they do not consume the same meme content as you do, if your friends' meme culture and your meme culture is different, you are in a paradox which you cannot get out of. Because you have to choose between memes and your friends, and hey, let's be honest, these bastards ain't that funny. somehow everybody feels like they're the funniest one in the group. Like, you always go like, bro, हंसाना है तो हम ही हंसाएंगे. Like, I'm not saying that because I have a podcast and I make people laugh and all that. I don't really know if I do. And maybe people are just laughing like, look at him, instead of haha, look at what he's saying. Maybe people are going like, इसको देख लौड़े को 80,000 के जूते 80,000 के घर बिक जाएंगा. I love it. By the way, if any of y'all don't know and y'all are living under a goddamn rock, Shiv Sena dissolve. Shiv Sena nahi, Maha Vikas Akali dissolve हो गया. MKA MVA dissolve, एकदम disintegrate. उद्धव भाई को लोग ने आके बोला, चिचा देख, sorry bro, your regularity ain't working here, we need more हिंदुत्व. हमें औरंगाबाद का नाम बदल के क्या रखा है औरंगाबाद? Bro, the final act, Uddhav Thackeray's government's final act, औरंगाबाद's new name is, क्या हुआ? Sambhaji Nagar, and Osmanabad as Dharashiv. Look, I understand why you want to do that. We had some Mughals, they came in and they went like, hey, fuck you guys, and they took over and they fucked with us. I understand, but it's 300 years ago. Let it go. Like, I'm not saying reprimands aren't to be made. I understand that. But somewhere I feel like we're taking it too far. Look, even I believe that, okay, if today someone comes into your home and eradicates your family and takes over that home, and there's one of you left, right? One person is left and you restart all over again. And now you and the people who killed your family are living together. At some point you want to go like, bastard, this was the name of my old house. Please give it back to me. Not even please, like, fuck you, I'm taking it. I understand. But are you really affected by it is what I want to know. Like, I want to understand at what point are we as, okay, I'm a Hindu. I do not believe in religion, but let's say I'm a Hindu, right? How much am I affected by what had happened 300 years ago? What about my life is being impacted? Is my future being impacted? Look, I understand, I've been struggling with this idea of how much does the past really matter. You have to think about it this way. Let's say you are an ex. Like, let's say you have a girlfriend. All right. I'll give you this analogy. Let's go down the analogy, right? Let's do that. Let's say you have a girlfriend. Now she goes like, I fucked 100 dudes before you. Right? But since I've met you, I've not even looked at anybody and I don't even talk to anybody. I only talk to you and my female friends who I'm not sexually attracted to, and my brother, blood brother, not like, oh bhai, my bestie. No, brother. Right? Let's say that's a girl in your life. You trust her, irrespective of her past, because even you have a past. Even you have done some shit. Both of y'all have. But maybe hers is a little too promiscuous. And you go for a second like, okay, dude, I'm not slut shaming, but 100 guys? Ain't that a little too much? Like, I mean, really? I guess that's okay. But then for a second you go like, look, I understand you had a past. How you are with me is not determined only by the past, but is also determined by what you do for me and towards me. And you take that mature approach. But in the back of your mind, you'll always wonder that 100 fucking guys. That's a lot. But what I'm trying to imply here is that bitch is not worth it because she's gonna go fuck some other dude. No, I'm not saying that. That could be, bro. It's not like you. It's the same with guys. Like, just because a dude goes and fucks 100 girls doesn't mean that he can't be loyal to someone new. Once a cheater, always a cheater. Maybe. I don't think once a cheater, always a cheater. I think once you fuck up your life, you are prone to doing it again, is what I mean. Meaning your issues will always resurface. Cheating doesn't come only from like, oh, you want to fuck somebody. It comes from a deeper, darker place that you're okay to hurt the person that you are with. Now that doesn't stem from once a cheater, always a cheater. That stems from your nature of being inconsiderate of someone you are dating after you start dating them. I think that is where it stems from. So I don't think once a cheater, always a cheater. I think you need to resolve your issues before you fucking step into a heavy relationship. Those issues might be that you never got any pussy back in fucking 2017, 18, 19, 20. And now you've recently started getting some because you've been hitting the gym in the lockdown. And now the girl that you're dating doesn't seem all that attractive. Not that she doesn't seem all that attractive. You want to get rid of all the shit that you can by hooking up with other women. That's going to give you the confidence. And I think it does to a certain degree. But then don't date that woman. Leave her. Save her the pain of what she's going to face in her next relationship when she gets anxious when that guy is talking to another girl. Save her that pain, is what I think. Like, don't be somebody, like, leave. No, you know what I mean? Like, I don't understand why people cheat. Like, you want someone loyal, and then you also want to be fucking around. Look, I get it's a dog eat dog world, but there's a difference between being selfish and malicious. Selfish would mean that you don't commit to the girl till the time you feel like she's the one kind of vibe. You know what I mean? Like, you don't commit to her till you have gotten the bhoot of fucking random women out of you. And men, this goes for guys and girls both, right? तूने वो भूत तब तक निकाला नहीं. Till then, you're always going to hurt the other person, guy or girl. If it's a girl, till the time you have not gotten the attention, till you have not gotten the enough dick that you need from society, you are going to fuck around. And I think that still stays no matter how much. But the whole point is that at some point in the relationship, you will feel tempted. But I guess you don't act on those temptations. That's, I think, what a relationship is. Because, dude, there's no chance. I really wonder how people sustain long-term relationships. How do you not want to fuck somebody? Unless you turn, okay, if you're a super confident, good-looking person and in a relationship, people are, let's say, hitting on you. How are you not tempted to fuck people? I'm not saying I am. I mean, but at some point you always go like, fuck, I could. And it's a real thought. People can. It's not like you can't. It's like no matter how ugly you are, someone will want to fuck you. Now, if someone wants to fuck you, are you going to deny yourself that opportunity? That's how much that woman means to you, or that guy means to you, that you're going to deny yourself the validation. Are you validated enough in that relationship? Not because you get what you need, but because you get what you want, which is somebody who makes you feel valued and at the same time is valuable in society. So look, you can date an ugly bitch, you can date an ugly dude, and an underconfident dude who's gonna simp around for you, who'll leave every girl, who'll never talk to any girl, and never had women in the first place. So now you are there, he'll do everything for you. तेरे घर के नीचे आएगा, खाना बना के लेके आएगा, तेरे लिए काम छोड़ देगा, तेरे लिए वर्कआउट करना छोड़ देगा, just because he wants to keep you happy, right? He'll keep his beard the way you like it, all that shit, right? And you can have a girl who's going to fucking can on her friends, be okay with you talking to other women because you know what, at the end of the day, he knows where home is, kind of shit. All that stuff, you can have those kind of people. But are you with them because you like them, or are you with them because they like you and you feel validated? You know what I mean? I've realized, like, after being in a few relationships, I'd rather be alone than be with someone who I just need. Like, look, if you are sorted enough in life, friends, career, fitness, and self-actualization wise, I don't think you need extreme validation. You need some validation. Of course, if I was single also, right now I don't have that shit going on in my life. But if I was not dating doesn't, let's say I'm single and I'm going around town, no matter how secure I am in myself, it feels nice to be hit on, to be validated, to have a flirtatious conversation with a woman. And every now and then I have, some shit. But at the same time, I feel like you should also have that from within, that I'm secure enough in myself, I'm happy enough in myself. There's a lot of shit going on in my life that I want to do, so this is secondary. You know what I mean? Primary focus, I think that's the primary focus between like 18 and 25. You just want to fuck, which I understand. Even I want to do that only. Like, it's realistically, that's mostly what you want to do. Like, most people just want a girlfriend, or they want to fuck, or they want to get married, or they want to be in relationships, some shit like that, right? Nobody's perfect in that regard, I think. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. But on that note, I was talking about Shiv Sena. Fuck. Yeah, the changing of Aurangabad to क्या था? Sambhaji Nagar. Who's Sambhaji? Let's see who's Sambhaji. Sambhaji. Who's Sambhaji? Sambhaji born 14 May 1657 to 1689. Oh my, that's sad. 32 years old, that's it. Oh, eldest son of Shivaji, Chhatrapati Sambhaji Maharaj. Oh, fuck, now Sambhaji Maharaj. नहीं, वो छत्रपति और महाराज नहीं था ना. No, look, seriously, I knew it. I'm not like historically unaware. I'm pretty aware historically. It didn't click because Chhatrapati and Maharaj weren't in the same line as Sambhaji. Okay, now I know Sambhaji is. Fair enough. I see why they want to do it. The party is named after Shivaji Maharaj. So I guess I see why they want to do it. Look, and no hate. I understand. But I feel like, don't do it for validation. This is my advice to Shiv Sena. To the Maharashtra government. With a bachelor's degree that I have in liberal arts and working at a spray paint company, I will give the Maharashtra government some advice. Don't do shit because you want Maharashtrian validation and Hindu validation. Do shit because those are your core values in the first place. Because doing shit for people's validation never lasts. Because one day they'll come up and ask you for something which you cannot deliver. They'll come and ask you to eradicate all Muslims. They'll come and tell you to eradicate VT station. Eradicate Church Gate. How can it be Church Gate? Call it Temple Gate. Churchgate nahi, Temple Gate. Eradicate all Parsis. Hey man, Tata bhai, Ratan bhai aave ache. Dhoom, dhadaka, lave. Like you can't do that. You can't eradicate fucking these. You can't kick people out. Like what, I'm Gujarati now, I'm supposed to go to Gujarat. Like the fuck, that doesn't make sense. Come on, man, we want to fuck bitches in Bombay. We want to fuck bitches, right? In Bombay? Bombay mein bitches? Bitches in Bombay? No, but for real, I think Shiv Sena should. They should take my advice and not change the name unless those are their core values. But what else is going on, man? I've been trying to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I have a new studio coming up, actually. I'm going to be a little nepotistic? Nepotism? Nipu? I'm going to be a little Nipu and use my dad's office. So his office has an office next door. So his work is very different. Like he's a contractor, so he doesn't need people in the office apart from an accountant, right? And like a right hand guy who gets shit done, like deposit checks and all that shit. So he's got a really small office. So he had an office next door which was like, supposed to go up on rent, but nobody's taking that place because it's too much of a corner in some building and all. So I'm like, hey, don't run that by, like, don't put it past me to be in an office in a shady building. It's not a shady building, it's just an old building. Like, don't put it past me. You know who I am. I'll record what? I'll record under the fucking midnight sun, land of the midnight sun, under a shed with mosquitoes on my face if I have to. I'm having hot water, not coffee. Unlike OG podcast, it is just 12:30 and not 3:34. Can you fucking... Oh, is the recording on? I hope it is, bro. Can you fucking imagine? Guys, if you have made it till here, let me know if you have any people that want to work for the podcast. I need someone to schedule guests and live stream the podcast for me. So if you all know anybody, that would be lovely. Let me know. I'm assuming if you made it till here, then you definitely like my podcast, and or you just like to look at me. This is not nice. On that note, I love you and I will see you very, very soon. We shall meet again. Bye-bye.